I'm looking at a 380 call, you guys. All right, ready? Finger on the trigger.
2, 1.
I'm in. I'm in right here. Let's go. Let's get that rule of eights out the way. There we go, right there. Rule of eights accomplished. Okay, we coming up. Everybody in here got a piece of that? All right, yeah, you guys get it. Get your money, man. All right, I'm dropping 2 right here. Rule of eights in effect, baby. I got these 2 runners right here. Uh-huh. All right, you guys. So, this is a small account, right? I put these up here because I lost some of the footage from the beginning of doing this from a few weeks ago or whatever. I lost some of the footage, right? So, right now, this is basically where I'm at. On the 9th, those are the plays I made up there. On the 10th, that's the one play I made, and I shouldn't have traded that play. That was very stupid. Told myself not to do it, but I still did it. So all I could do is 139 bucks backwards. Wow. I knew not to take that play, but I took it. I was thinking to go call, but I still took the put because I figured it was going to break down below consolidation. And, you know, so you see my balance now. My balance now is 28.11.24. I was like almost $2,000 up, I think, in this account. And now I'm, you know, but I'm only doing like 1 or 2 trades a day. And I'm doing that because I'm really taking it slow, and they've changed a lot of the percentages on how they're taking things as far as the time decay and things like that are really being like just not working for the trader, you know. So, but I just want to show everybody that I could flip a small account. This will be the 2nd time I've done this. And I'm going to put up the chart and go over this, you guys, because this was just stupid. I don't even know why I took this 210 trade. That was just dumb. You got to be thinking optimal. And I went against myself. And I took a trade in the big account, and that one was working out. And then when I came to this account, I figured, well, the big account, that one's rolling, so I could jump in and it'll keep going. When I already had made my quota for the week, I already made the money I needed to make for the week, but yet I still took the trade. See, that's where greed gets you guys. And sometimes you just have to stay out. Like, it was not a good day to trade Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, really good days, man. And it just wasn't good. And I just gambled and took that trade. I shouldn't have taken it. But it is what it is now. No crying over spilled milk, right? So I'm gonna put the chart up and go over them. I ain't got much time because I have somewhere I have to be, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the chart up, you guys, all right? Give me 1 sec. So on the 9th, I got in right here. Let's see, what was I looking at? Okay, we were just coming out of pre-market and it headed down. Broke down, and I seen that coming out of a consolidation that was in pre-market, actually. And I hate when they do this. I hate when they have this wick. It kind of makes it hard to read, you know. So I'm trying to remember what I was looking at when I took this trade. Okay, so like I said, we came out of pre-market. I seen a consolidation. We broke beneath it. We basically pierced the line. We had an inducement right here. It broke back down, came back under pre-market again, and then we wicked, right? So I took this trade at, let me see, 658 right here where I have it marked. Took it right here. I took a 413 put. It was $1.22 at that moment. I took 10 of them because I figured, you know, this is a small account. I shouldn't have took 10 of them, you guys, but I just felt like I was going to be able to make it, and that's really the reason why I took it. So when I took it, I felt good about it going down. I seen this, and I was like, you know, I think this is inducement because of the simple fact it set a lower high here, and it didn't come up to all the way to the top of pre-market. And I was like, you know, this thing's probably going to come here. It's probably going to do this and do this. But to my surprise, it actually came down. It broke the low here. Like it like wicked it here, but it broke the low here. Can't remember exactly what I was thinking, you guys. I wish I could do this as I'm doing it, but I actually have a Discord, so I can't. I want to say that even though it's not showing it now, yeah, I think we had buy pressure here, buy pressure here, and also buy pressure here. And we had 4 buy pressures coming up. And if you know how to find the buy pressure, if you don't, you could go watch my YouTube. But if you don't know how to find the buy pressure without the Cyberman indicator, go watch that video to show you, right? But we had 4 buy pressures coming up. And the buy pressure came up, and they created this high right here. And it came back down, and I see this coming up at this point. I see it. Let me draw this in here. At this point, I see this guy doing this. You know, I see it riding up, and I'm like, damn, you know. But I'm thinking, let me see if it breaks the high. Now, comes up and makes this high here, but as you can see, we wicked out here, piercing here, and we wicked out here on this this support here coming up. So I'm noticing the high, we're getting squeezed here, squeezing, and we got these pressures coming up, and yet the sell pressure up here is still holding. So this sell pressure was holding these 4 guys off, and then this sell pressure kicked in, and that's when it ripped back through. So I was like, you know, this is some sign of inducement just because the line piercing here. But this little break of the line I was like, damn, it might go up, but this sell pressure just held it. This sell pressure up here was really good. It held it. And right about here, it came up again. And then when this sell pressure, they bought down here, and this sell pressure started to buy. And another time here, then I seen this solid guy here, which would be a breakout if I wasn't in it already. I was like, yeah, that was inducement. I was right on that. And it came down, it ripped down. And right here at 727, I sold off about 8 of them right here. And for $1.71, I'll let you do the math. I bought them at $1.22. I sold 8 at $1.71 there. And I seen it come down here, came back up, and I was like, okay, now I got 2 runners. Let me see what it's gonna do. So it came down, hit the line again, and I'm like, oh man, come on. We need to break through that, right? So anyway, it came back up, came into consolidation. So I'm thinking, you know, I got 2 runners now. I'm in the money. It's all good, right? But I don't want to sit there and let it pull back because of the crazy time decay we've been having lately. And that was part of my decision. Right about here, I didn't wait for it to pull down anymore because once again, I seen it doing this. I seen it coming up. And these guys, they've been having some crazy pullbacks, man. The SPY's been pulling back $1, $1.50, $1.70, $2, $3. I'm like, no, because it's just going to time decay the hell out of my contracts, and I don't want to wait. And then you see here, I had a feeling it was still coming down, and I read it is still coming down. They try to induce people to come back up here. I didn't buy it, but I just got out here because I was like, man, I don't want to take a $1.50 through $2 pullback, man. And then it started ripping down here, broke right here solidly through support, and it broke through this consolidation here at the top, and it just started coming down. So I would have been right if I would have stayed in it, but I can't remember what I made. I sold one here at 750, was that 732, 733 at $1.42. It's actually supposed to be there at $1.42 there, because you see that in engulfing candle there. So I figured, I'm just not gonna wait. Then at 750 right here, I sold my last one for $1.12. So those two trades right there netted me about $254. Just those two runners right there, $254, and that's all profit. And then from the ones I sold before, I netted a little bit. I think it was about $293, $293 or $390. I don't know. You do the math. One of those, okay. And that was that day, and that's all I did in the small account, because it's a small account, man. I don't want to burn it to the ground, I just don't. I don't want to burn it to the ground, man. And you see, if I would have been in my large account, I took the same play. Okay, I took the same play, and I actually took it first, and I actually rode my large account all the way down. I rode like 2 runners or something. That was the one in another video I was telling you guys I made like $500 or something like that off of like one of them or 2 of them or something. And I actually rode those down all day, and I took other ones and rode them down all day, in some of my other trades. But this is just a small account. I'm focusing on building this guy like if this was all the money I had, man. And this is what if this was all the money they had, this is how they would play. They would get out here, they'd take the profit, and they'd be safe. And I made my goal for the week. My goal for the week is if I trade on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's $80 a day. If I trade on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's $100 a day. So my goal is $100 a day. If it's 4 days, 80 if it's 5. So it's $400 a week. That's my goal right now. That's the goal I set with the small account, okay? Now, as that account increases, I will take it up. Now, this is the 10th right here. This is the other trade you seen that I said I shouldn't have taken. I took that at 9:15, and I actually never got out of it. I took it at 9:15, and let me see. I believe that was right. 9:15. I believe that was right here. All right. And this is one of those trades, you could see everything right, and it just goes against you. It is what it is. And I literally think that this happened to me because I broke my own rule. I said, you know what, I'm not going to trade nothing in this account today. I already got my goal for the week. I made I think about $480, $90, something like that for the week. And my dumb ass traded. Thought I seen easy money. Got in right here at 9:15. Luckily, I only literally bought one, because you guys know when I say one, I mean 10. But literally only bought one. Thank God. This was a small account. And this just literally, as soon as I bought it, it hit bottom. And it had just broke the low up here, I believe. So I said, okay, we got action. We got sell pressure up here. It ran through this buy pressure. I was wrong. It hit this, and it just bounced back on me. And it ripped up, and I was like, no. And I was thinking, well, You know, maybe it'll come back. And literally around here, I seen it about 928. And I remember looking at it and I was saying, I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to go down. And I went to my big account. I started making trades. I started looking at Meta, which I'm still in. I still have like 10 runners in Meta or something like that. Meta's doing real good. I looked at the hood trade I took, and I actually lost like $7,050 in that hood trade. And I broke a rule there also. I broke a rule there because I told myself, don't ever take a trade if I'm not following the stock, if I don't know how it moves, if I don't know what's going on with that stock. But my dumb ass still took the trade. Nobody's fault. It's my fault. Somebody told me that, you know, they were going to be reporting 25-cent loss or something per share. And I figured out easy money, I'll jump in it. And I try to buy a whole bunch up because that's what I do. And I try to make a quick 10, 15 grand flip. Didn't work out. Ended up losing $7,050 on that trade. That was in my big account though. And I was paying attention to that and I was fighting that, you know, and then I had a Google trade that didn't work out that actually went against me in my big account. But you know, trading the SPY from 9.9, I literally made all that money back. But then I was like, you know, me being like, oh, it's Friday. Let me, I was trying to get into some revenge trading, but there was just nothing to trade. And I was looking to just make a big trade on my big account and come up, and it was just a hassle after hassle after hassle. I mean, the volume was barely moving. Nothing was happening. And I knew better. I should have shut it down. If I didn't have the Discord, I would have just shut it down and went for a walk, took my dog for a walk, did something, but I mean, I should not have traded this day. And because of that, I made a stupid mistake. I went against my rule here on this trade. I should have literally got out. When I seen it pull back and I seen it, the next candle bounce back up here, I should have got out right there. But I didn't. See, sometimes I break my own rules, guys, and I pay for it just like you do. So those were the two trades I made, and you seen, and I showed you my account a minute ago with the small account, and I actually only have like 28.11 now, 24. So I lost like a whole $100-something on that trade. Stupid. Now that was stupid. Don't do that if you're trading a small account. That was stupid. I literally should have got out here. Let me see, 405.26. 405.59. I probably literally would have only lost like $15 or something, but no, paid attention to more than one thing at a time. I'm paying attention to like Meta, Google, I was gonna say Mitsubishi, Microsoft, Apple, Nike. There's a big gap on Nike that I'm trying to catch up with. I'm in the big gap on Meta. Meta still has a hell of a gap, you guys. Make sure you check that out if you're watching this video. If you watch it before this Monday. Matter of fact, let me show you. I think it's on, where's it at? Let me see. Meta has a huge gap. There you go. That purple, on my charts, when you see purple like that, it's liquidity or it's gap, okay? And right now, I got into this gap up here when I got this alert, like at 181. Now it's at 174. Yesterday, at the end of the day, I was like 6,000 something ahead on this trade right here. So I know I'm even further down now because it closed further down than that. Like, I think it was like at 176. Now it's like at 174.15, or actually 173 maybe. Oh, so I'm probably 10K in on that one, man. Man, I love it. So Nike has a big gap coming up here. Matter of fact, Nike has 2 gaps up and 2 gaps down, and it may have another gap that pops up before Monday. Who knows, man? But I'm stalking this guy here too. I'm stalking Nike because I want to get paid. Why not? So when, you know, That's what I do. I stalk gaps, man. It's the easiest money you could get, guys. It's the easiest money. The people in my Discord, that's the first thing I wanted to show them about swing trading is the gaps. Easy money. I want to show you guys easy money. Get paid, man. Like literally right now, on that Meta, man, look at that big old gap I showed you on Meta. Let me go back to me. I think there's one on Microsoft too that I'm watching right now. Okay. Yeah, look at all this is gap, all of it. And it doesn't have to just go straight through it. I mean, it probably will pull back and do all this crap. But the whole thing is RO8, baby, RO8, rule of 8. That's right, RO8. I got RO8 working and all my runners are that. They're runners. I've already got my money back and profit and I'm still running through this gap. And I say, we probably got another, it probably won't be done until about this Thursday, but shit, you need to get in it, check it out now. Like I said, right here on this Meta, man, they got a gap down to 155, 154. It's probably going to take it a while to get down there, but why not get in there and get some money, man? I mean, it might even turn around and go back that way. It ain't going to do it in, a couple minutes, at least I would hope not. So if it did, I probably should set an alert to get out of there to see if it does turn back on me. 176 maybe? That was like 6 G's up right there at 176. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set an alert right there. Let me go ahead and make me a little note. Let me get out of here. I gotta go, you guys. I got somewhere to be. All right, so let me see. I'm just gonna say cash out. I'll get back in the gap later or watch for pullback. I just make myself notes, man, that I can see on there. And I just want to know what's going on. So that way, if I can't do anything at that point, you see, so if I just go up here to this line, see the tag, that's why I do that. Cash out or watch for pullback. Because I know I'm in that gap because I was stalking this gap from like way over here, man. Somewhere over here, I seen this gap when it went into consolidation. I was like, man, I need to watch when it comes out. See you guys in my Discord, you day traders, look, swing trading, and I'm still using the breakout, and I'm still using the confirmation here, you guys, period. But I was stalking this gap from way back here. So therefore, when it gave me the alert, I looked and I put the alert in the gap so that when it started eating into the gap, so like I put an alert in there and I hit it. And like the first 2 minutes, man, I was up like 3 G's already. Then it pulled back, but then it broke down. Oh my, that's a good trade. You guys should go get a piece of that Meta trade. Like I said, Nike has one. I think Microsoft got a couple gaps happening down there. And this guy actually looked like he's up further to here now. And I think Microsoft has one down at the bottom that one of my other Discord people told me about. Or is it that one? No, it's that one. I remember it was 258. So you guys need to check out that Microsoft gap, those Nike gaps, and check out that Meta gap. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Whoever's in the Discord, you guys better text me or email me or something and let me know you want to have class this Sunday if that's what you want to do. And if you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and join, man. You got to join via Patreon. I think that's why people have been having problems finding it. Hit the Patreon link. Yeah, I'm sorry, it does cost some money, but that's because I put in a lot of work in that thing, and it's for charity, you guys. So go ahead and help somebody out with charity, bro. I will see you guys later. Like I said, see you Monday. This is Cyberman, and I'm out.